Hello! Today we will be learning the introduction of clarinet, which is the parts of it, how to assemble it, how to take it out, and the embouchure for it. And we're going to use the mouthpiece to make sounds, okay?
Okay.
So first we'll start with taking out a clarinet. Whenever you take out your clarinet, you want it to be flat on the floor and having the buckles, locks facing you, okay? So let's go ahead and open it up. All right, let's learn about the parts, okay? So first, we have the mouthpiece, which is what we put our mouth on, obviously, okay? And connecting to the mouthpiece, we have the barrel joint, okay? And when putting it on, you want the cymbals to be facing each other, okay? So then after those two, we have the upper joint, and this is where our left hand is going to go, and our thumb is going to be placed over this hole over here. Okay. And then we have the lower joint, which connects to the upper joint. Okay. This is where our right hand is going to be placed. Okay. And then the lower joint connects to the bell, which is this little guy. Okay. So let's start with trying to connect the barrel joint and mouthpiece together. Good, yeah. Okay, so then next would be the upper joint. Yeah. Good. It's better to try to just like push it in rather than like twist it and trying to like get it in together like that. Okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so then we add in the lower joint, and you want the other part. And there, if you see, there's a little circle that connects to a little like spot.
Little notch.
Yeah, a little notch. Good, yeah.
Bell.
Okay, and then we add the bell. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure all of our
There we go.
all of our signs are lined up. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So let's go ahead and take off the mouthpiece for now. And let's learn how to assemble our reed. Okay. So let me grab it for you. Okay, so this right here is called a ligature, okay?
Yes.
And we're going to put it over the reed once we place it on. Okay, so when you're putting on a reed, you want the backside, the one that has like no like indent or anything, to be facing on the back, okay? And then what you want is that you want it to line up so you can see a little bit of black in there. Okay, kind of like that. And then after that, you're going to put on the ligature with the circles facing to the right. Okay? Okay. Make sure it's straightened and lined up. And then you're going to tighten it by turning like away from you, both of them. Just like that.
Cool.
Here, I'll have you try it.
Okay. My violin comes pre-assembled.
Literally. Okay. Yeah. Maybe have it like a little bit higher. Yeah, that's good. Reed pit placement affects the sound of the clarinet because if it's like too low, too high, you're not going to get a good sound out of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Or you'll get a lot of squeaks.
Oh no. Did I loosen it? Or. Oh.
You're good. Tighten this one too. And it should stay in place.
Is it supposed to wiggle like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. Because if you see, there's like space in between there. It's not just like a flat back, you know, like on the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So there is like a hole. So that's why it looks kind of weird.
That's stressful.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and take the barrel joint off too. Okay. It'll get easier as
I am weak.
as you keep on playing, and then connect it to the mouthpiece. You smell there?
God, I got it. I'm a little
She
weak.
got it.
I'm a little weak.
Okay, yeah. Let me see.
Okay.
Just making sure. Because sometimes if you don't push it in hard enough, you'll get like space, and that'll also affect your sound. Okay. Okay, so for clarinet embouchure, what you have to do, the most important thing is that you have a flat chin, okay? And pretend like you just ate something really sour, okay? Okay, you see how like the corners of your mouth tighten?
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep them like that.
Okay.
Try to put your palm against your chin and keep it flat. Okay? And when you place it like in your mouth, okay, what you want is that your bottom lip is gonna cover your bottom teeth, but then your top teeth are gonna let rest over the top of it. Okay? I'll let you try it. Just like putting it on, right? You got your top teeth touching it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now make sure your corners are tight. Flat chin. Good. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay. So try to condense an airstream and say 2. Okay, so you're getting air through. That's good. Let me try putting out a little bit more and putting it down. Okay. Try going again. 2. It's not good. It's not good. There you go. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Can you try to do it again? One more time. Yeah. Okay. Can I try to give you... Hold on, wait. Take in a deep breath. Another one. One more time. Good. Okay. Yeah. We really want to make sure we don't see stars and pass out.
Yes.
Okay. Can you try putting in the correct embouchure again? So tight corners.
Do you want me to make a sound again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you go 2, 2, 2, 2? Try to do that. Good, good. And when you're condensing air, make sure that your cheeks don't get bloated up like this. Make sure the air is flowing outward. Yeah. It takes a second. Yeah. It's getting together. Okay. Now that we can make a sound with the mouthpiece, can we try assembling it back with the rest of the clarinet? Okay. Let's go over how to hold the clarinet again. Okay. So with your left hand, you want to make sure your thumb is always on or hovering over the back key, okay? And your fingers are going to be flat resting on the keys, covering it. I know for string players like us, we like to curve our fingers, but we kind of have to do the opposite for clarinet and all woodwinds, okay? So flat fingers. And then for your right hand, you're going to have your thumb resting under here and covering the rest of these keys, okay? So any open key that you see, your fingers are going to be resting over and hovering. Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes under.
Yeah, under. So that you can hold it up. And sometimes we have straps for clarinets, but it's more of a saxophone thing to have. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Now,
What do I do with my pinkies?
they can just be resting over these little guys over here.
That's cool.
You don't want to have flying fingers open, because when you play faster passages, then it's going to make it harder, you know? It's the same thing for strings, you know? Okay. So, let's try. You're just going to be having these 2 fingers. So your thumb in the back and 1 over here, okay?
Do I just hold the bottom then with the other hand?
Make sure your thumb is over here.
Oh.
So you're only covering these holes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can you try to produce a sound now? Yeah. Make sure your fingers are really covering them. It's okay. It's okay.
It's hard to breathe.
Yeah, it's hard to like get it through all the way because you really want to make sure you're getting an airstream throughout the clarinet. Yeah, that's the note we're looking for. Let's see. Wait. Yeah.
Is that a note?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a note.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try a different note. Okay. So try having the second finger over here, third finger over here, keeping them flat. Yeah, you're getting there. It's getting there.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're getting there. There you go. That's our dough.
Ooh. It's coming from my stomach.
Wait. We want to take a deep breath again? Okay. So, in. Yes! That's our dough. And we call that, for us, that's our C.
Okay.
But that's concert B flat.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's try playing your second finger. So just two of these down. And lifting the third. Yeah. Let's try that note. Let's do some breathing exercises.
Yes.
First. Yeah. Okay, so in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Okay. Feel a little bit better? Not dizzy? Okay. Let's try our second finger. And make sure all your fingers are... Yeah. Yeah, that's re. So our third finger would be do, re. First finger would be mi.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try first finger again, or mi, okay? Yeah. It's getting there. Okay. Let's take a break from that. Okay. Let's go over parts of it. Could you tell me them, okay? If I point to them? Okay, so what would this be?
Mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece, yeah.
Barrel?
Yeah, barrel joint.
Okay.
Okay.
Barrel joint.
What would this be?
Top joint.
Upper joint. Upper joint, yeah.
Okay.
Upper joint, and then this is?
Lower joint.
Lower joint. What would we call this?
Bell.
Bell, okay. I don't know if maybe I said this one, but what would the
Ligature.
Ligature, and this is our... Yeah. This is our...
Oh, reed.
Reed. Good. Okay. What else can we talk about with this? So, we kind of already touched up on it, but when playing the clarinet, keeping the holes covered is really important because you'll squeak a lot if you don't, you know?
Okay.
And you'll get, like, incorrect intonation. Yeah. Okay. When you're playing... in further lessons... When we get to the lower register of the clarinet, you'll want like a slower, like warmer breath, like blowing into the clarinet. And then when you play like higher notes, when we cross the break, which is something else we'll talk about in another lesson, you're gonna want like a stronger condensed breath. Yeah. Okay. Are you seeing stars right now?
No.
No? Okay. Can we try it again?
Yes. Is that common that people who start playing like wind instruments see stars?
Yeah.
Huh.
Some people like they just don't take breaths and then they'll just pass out because they don't like.
Interesting.
Because like building up breath support is just something
Yeah.
you're just born with, you know. Yeah. Let's try second finger.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Re. Third finger. Do. Yeah, it's
little dough.
You're getting
a
the
little
pitches
dough.
out though. That's like farther than I got on the first day, so
Okay.
it's really good. Okay. So you just learned the first 3 pitches for not Mary Had a Little Lamb, well, Hot Cross Buns. So
Yes.
So if we were to play Hot Cross Buns, let's go over the fingerings for that, okay?
Okay.
What would I start? What finger would I start on? Where'd me be? So 3 fingers is do.
Second finger.
That'd be re.
Oh, first finger.
First finger.
Oh, it's mi, re, do.
Do. Mi, re, do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
3. Yeah.
1.
Making sure we're keeping our fingers flat.
Yes.
Because it's so annoying for string players.
It feels so wrong.
Okay. Can I see just the fingerings one more time? Just do that a couple times. Mi, re, do. Mi, re, do. And when you're changing, going back to mi, I wouldn't lift up mi again, you know? I would just like lift these 2 to get to mi. Yeah.
Okay, it's weird. We're not putting these fingers somewhere.
Yeah, you just kind of have to let them like hover, you know?
Okay. Do you want me to play it?
Yeah, try playing
okay.
it. Mi. It's getting there. It's getting there.
So people play this as like a career.
I know, yeah. It's pretty wild. It's whack. Let's go over embouchure again. So, smile. Okay, so tight corners, flat chin. Is your bottom lip covering your bottom teeth?
No.
There we go.
That'll do it.
And top teeth are going to rest on top of the mouthpiece.
Yes. Okay.
You're good.
This is harder than trombone. Did I do the wrong hole?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Here, how about you turn around? Because we have a mirror and you can see where the holes are.
Helpful.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Tight corners? It's getting there, it's getting there. Yeah, I can hear the pitches though.
Very faint, but they're there.
Yeah, it's getting there, it's getting there. Okay. What else could we go over? Let's go over disassembling the clarinet.
Okay.
So what I would start with first is the ligature, okay? So you're gonna loosen it, so turn it towards you.
Then do I slide the reed out or take
Yes.
Off?
Yeah. And the ligature goes in this little spot right here. Okay.
Just there.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have this thing. I don't really know the correct term for it. I kind of just call it like a reed placer. And you would take like the thinner part of the reed and just kind of just like stick
Okay.
it in there. That's kind of what I've been doing. If that's wrong, I'm sorry, Dr. Hicks. Okay. So then I would just start from top to bottom. So take off the mouthpiece.
Does it go here or here?
Yeah.
Here.
We would, so typically we would use like a rag and run it through the clarinet first. But they never gave me a rag, so
Okay.
so I've just been cleaning it at home.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have a rag, so I'll clean it at home.
Okay.
But yeah, you would take it and like run it through it
Yeah.
and take it back out.
Does this go here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Be sure to kind of like when you're taking off the barrel joints, not the barrel joints, just the other joints of it. Try not to like squeeze the keys,
Oof.
you know. So I would kind of just like start from the top, and then disassemble it like that.
Okay.
Yeah. For this part, since the keys are kind of like at the top of it, I would take off from the bell. Yeah. And if you're ever having trouble like putting together like the corks on things, we have cork grease in our case.
Oh yes.
And this is also right here a like a mouthpiece protector.
Okay.
So like if you need to like put your clarinet down or something, you can put this on the mouthpiece and it'll protect your reed. Okay. Yeah. So that was the beginning first lesson of clarinet. We learned the parts of the clarinet, right? We learned about our embouchure, correct? And we also learned how to do mi, re, do.
Yes.
Kind of. It'll get there though.
Once I learn how to breathe.
Thank you for coming to my lesson.
Thank you for teaching me.
No problem.
All right.